lanternfly feeding can kill grapevines. And we've seen significant economic damage already to date in areas that lanternfly has been infesting. My name is Dr. Julie Urban, and I'm an associate research professor in entomology at Penn State. The problem is that when spotted lanternfly comes into vineyards, which is typically, starting in a few weeks, right? In that later aspect of the lanternfly's life cycle, when they need to feed very heavily to become reproductively mature, that's when they come into grapevines. The lanternflies are stealing the plants of those sugar resources, and we have some viticulturists and entomologists in our department who have looked at longer term, what does lanternfly feeding do after 1 year, after 2 years? And what we know is that after only 1 year of heavy feeding by adult lanternflies, that's enough to significantly reduce sugar levels in grapevines. Spotted lanternfly is, to me, a pretty significant threat to the wine industry. Right now, where lanternfly has impacted the wine industry to date, it's in areas where lanternfly has existed the longest. So it's been in southeastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, but now it is continuing to spread, and it's pushing closer to higher value vineyards. And so it's pushing into Virginia, it's pushing northward up the Hudson Valley to Long Island, Finger Lakes, the Erie production region. To date, where lanternfly has been, those vineyards typically used hand harvesting, so they have multiple points of contact where lanternflies could be removed. But if human hands never touch a grape in a region like Lake Erie, there's the potential for lanternfly to contaminate those large loads. If you extend it to the West Coast, California, Washington, Oregon, current models say those are prime habitats in terms of habitat suitability for where lanternfly can thrive. In the West, they don't spray. And so suddenly now, if you're talking, these vineyards that need to run their harvesters through the night and they're short on person power, to say, oh, now you're going to have to start applying sprays, it's just not going to work for them. The important take home for people is, if you see lanternfly, stomp it, kill it, do not carry it with you. Please be vigilant, look at your vehicles before you leave an area that has an infestation. Make sure they're not hitchhiking under, in your car, on your roof, whatever. And so again, watch out for it and don't carry it.